of STD facility by unscrupulous facility person? B. If so, what steps the government proposed to take in this regard? Honorable Minister of Communications.
Yes, sir. Complaints of this nature have been received in many cases. Investigations showed that there were no support in the meter readings and unauthorized connections were detected. And action initiated against the person found involved in the malpractice. The government proposed to take the following steps in this regard. Amendment of Indian Telegraph Act to make unauthorized reversal of line major offense. Setting up of a vigilance squad to make surprise checks for detecting any misuse. To import, chart and analysis to detect such cases more easily.
Ms. Deekshita, ma'am, some unauthorized connections were detected. I want to know what specific steps were taken by the government. Minister of Communications.
The specific steps have been broadly stated. We got vigilance squad which immediately goes in it. I have not been asked to collect this information. I am only incidentally at Delhi during the last year. There was 50 such complaints. All the complaints were investigated and it was detected in 3 companies. There was misconnection in all. These cases the employees were identified and were suitably proceeded against.
The potential of power generating from terrorists leads. So the outcome of such assessment, see, the estimated cost of power generation from terrorists, the combined hydroelectric power generation. D. Whether the government have formulated any plan to set up the tidal power stations in the Gulf of Kutch. E. If so, the latest such plans are to be set up in the other places like Devriver, etc. and if so, the details are.
Honorable Minister of Energy.
Ma'am, the Central Electricity Authority has undertaken studies and investigation to assess the techno-economic feasibility of a tidal power project in the Gulf of Kutch, which envisages an installed capacity about 900 megawatts. There is no proposal at present to set up a tidal power project at any other location. It is estimated the cost of the tidal power generation at the proposed project in the Gulf of Kutch will be about 85 paisa per unit. The average cost of generation from conventional hydro and thermal power projects based on project recently read by the CEA are under hydro 35 to 60 paisa per unit and thermal 50 to 85 paisa per unit.
Ms. Nitya
Madam, the Honorable Minister has given the reply.
Please state A. The latest position of food grain reserve in the country. B. Whether within the view of present drought situation, government have adequate stock of food grains to meet the requirements of the country. And C. If no, the measure proposed to be taken by the government to deal with the situation.
Honorable Minister of Food and Civil Supplies.
Ma'am, the total stock of food grains with public agencies on January 1st, 2022 was estimated 14.14 million tons and the stocks are available to adequate to meet the present requirements of public agencies with distribution systems. Further, we also do replacement of stocks through procurement systems. Further, the government is also keeping the open option to import the food grains and when necessary consider.
Nishita Rao.
Storage capacity also so that whatever the requirement of buffer stock is required stored in different places. If you want to know about the storage capacity, I can supply to the honorable member.
Ms. Vigneshri.
Ma'am, I would like to know whether because of shortage of food stock, food grain.
Any situation matter, serious matter. The government is fully committed to the safeguarding the health of people of the nation. I assure you that all the steps are being taken to the quality of food grains are supplied to the distribution system. Special calls have also been set up to the monitor the quality of food grains both in the good and bad retail level. If the honorable member has any specific details, we will have it through exam and anyone found guilty will punish.
Next question. Question number 104. Ms. Sandhi.
Fully.
104. Will the Minister of Tourism please be state? A. The foreign exchange earning from the tourists during last 3 year and year-wise. The names of the 5 countries on the top from the point of view of tourist arrivals in India.
Minister of Tourism.
A. The estimated foreign exchange earnings from tourism during last 3 years were as follows. In 2019 to 2020, rupees 1300 crores. In 2020 to 2021, rupees 1100 crores. In 2021 to 2022, rupees 1000 crores. The 5 countries on the top in terms of tourist arrivals in India during 2019 were Bangladesh, United Kingdom, Pakistan, United States of America, and Sri Lanka in that order. Ms. Nandi.
May I know whether Minister of Tourism has made any study to find out as what is India's potential for attracting foreign tourists? If so, may I know out as what is India's potential for attracting foreign tourists? If so, may I know to what extent this potential has been utilized successfully by up till now?
Minister of Tourism. India has the greatest tourist potential in the world because we have got a number of archaeological monuments. We have got tourist facilities which have been created after the creation of this ministry in 2019. We have got 18 overseas offices which provide facilities for tourists to come to India. We compare the foreign exchange earnings from tourism with that of handicraft. Whereas we are spending rupees 75 for earning rupees 100 from handicraft. We are spending only rupees 7 for earning rupees 100 from tourism. That shows that tourism earns lot of our country. The tourist infrastructure which has been built up in our country over the years will attract a lot of tourists, which have conducted survey and studies to see that tourists come to India in large number. In 2018, we have crossed in 1 million figure of tourist arrival in the country. It shows that the government has taken adequate steps to see that India gets more foreign tourists.
Next question. Question number 105. Mr. Madhav Tej.
Ms. Speaker, ma'am, I would like to bring it to the notice of our Honorable Sports Minister that the passion for sports is reducing in today's young generation, and this is because of the less financial support that is rendered to the sports levels.
Honorable Minister of Sports.
India. Those who are interested in having talent in them have to undergo a few trials to get selected for free coaching. After being selected, the lodging, academics and coachings are conducted in those institutions. It's the prime duty of the state to select and find out the talented children and send them to the coaching academics like National Sports Academy, BPFS Academy and the sports schools conduct.
Next question. Question number 106. Ms. Hamid.
A. What precautions are being taken to check the nutrition value for midday meal scheme? B. State the measures that have been taken to job protection for private teachers. C. Effective maintenance of teacher and student ratio and record related to it.
Honorable Minister of Education.
Dear Speaker, ma'am, I would like to bring it to the notice that a supervision team is set up to visit the school and check the midday meal program provided in the government schools. The food is highly nutritious and daily an egg is given in the lunch. Storehouses are set up in schools for the surplus food materials. B. A GO has been passed for the job protection of the private teachers. According to the GO, the teachers who have been working in a particular school for 5 to 10 years has to be made permanent. The teachers who have been working in a particular school for 5 to 10 years has to be made permanent and cannot be removed from the school under any circumstances. C. After the COVID pandemic situation, the government has insisted the private schools to maintain correct student-teacher ratio in every class so that teaching can be effective. Children have almost lost 2 years of their academic knowledge due to pandemic by maintaining the ratio 30:1. A good improvement can be brought up in the students. Thank you.
Next question. Question number 107. Ms. Jashrita.
Ma'am, I would like to bring the attention of the House towards the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. A proposal has been submitted to the Honorable Speaker to debate on this war. Ma'am, the war has started on February 24th, 2022. Until now, 6,000 students who were studying medicine in Ukraine have been evacuated and brought back to India. We were not able to do anything for them so far. Thousands have fled from their country for their lives. Thousands of people lost their lives in the war. But our country, India, being the largest democratic country in the world, has not even condemned the war or asked Russia to stop the war. Ma'am, earlier in September, on the sidelines of SCO summit in Samarkand, PM Modi had told Russian President Vladimir Putin that today's era isn't of war. As the Ukraine conflict continues to rage, we are often asked whose side are we on? He said, again without mentioning Russia, India is on the side of peace and remains firmly there. Ma'am, I would like to ask the Honorable Defense Minister of India to explain the Indian stand on Russian war.
Honorable Minister of Defense. Ma'am, as your Honorable Prime Minister said, India is on the side of peace and will remain firmly there. India, at this point of time, has no intention of totally breaking with Russia. We have some benefits from dealing with Russia and we have some economic advantage. Our stand is very different. It is not blindly supporting Russia. We have some certain cooperation lines going with Russia which we have to keep going. Defense is the most important thing, but petroleum also. India is the second largest market for Russian defense industry. In 2017, approximately 68% of Indian military hardware import came from Russia. Also, you may remember Task Force 24. America sent a large fleet of military ships to Indian Ocean to support Pakistan in 1971 against Pakistan. It was in the Soviet Union which was actively backing Indian actions both politically and militarily during the war, responded by the deploying two groups of cruisers and destroyers present in the area. From 18